Hi everyone, it's me, Vito. Eusebio, sorry. Finally got my computer to stop crashing, and I'm gonna quickly run through the milestones for week 5. So I went ahead and reviewed my notes on the level, and I found that I needed to fix the aesthetics, make it look a little bit neater. So I went ahead and did that. The next thing is testing the level. I tested it quite profusely, and I tried my very best to make sure that I got the triggers and stuff like that to work properly without messing up too much. There are, I believe, maybe 2 or 3 bugs in the coding that I can't seem to get a handle on. And then polishing the game. I spent the last few days while testing the level consistently, smoothing out the level and trying to make it look better. So I hope you guys enjoy it, so here we go. Alrighty, so this is the beginning of the level, and the very first trigger should go off as soon as you go through it in the zone. There we are. Well, this is a nice beach, but man, my head hurts and it's dark. What a vacation. I kind of figured that a little bit of humor can go a very long way in a very odd, peculiar situation that you're in. So that's why I chose that. One of the things that I did for the triggers and the trigger zones is I like going through them, and then once you go through them, I like the fact that you can go ahead and destroy those particular trigger zone objects from the hierarchy, and it helps me keep track of what's going on. On the left-hand side, it's very, very messy, but I have a method to my own madness, unfortunately. Let's see here. Onwards. Alright, so the next stop here is a barrel. Very large barrel. Like it says. I went ahead and did a very nice pickup system. So you can go ahead and pick up items in this game. And I went ahead and put in a coding that made sure that you can only pick up certain items. Otherwise, you'd be able to pick up the actual island itself, the terrain, and things get really, really wonky afterwards. And let's see here. And for this trigger zone, I made sure that it didn't apply to the player itself. So, and there's one of the glitches and the bugs that I've been telling you guys about. Let me go ahead and drop that. Okay, so this particular trigger zone, I didn't apply it so it wouldn't delete from the player. So it'll go ahead and pop up again. I actually applied it to this particular object. So once it leaves, like it did, and on the left-hand side, it deleted. You know, it was attached to this particular object, so that way it deleted when it left. Now, other items like in the game, like this one here, I went ahead and made sure that I didn't delete those, so I can go ahead and just go up to them to signify to the player that this is not an important object. And another neat little bug from the coding, especially with this grab one, is that you can leave it floating in mid-air, like a magician. Huzzah! Oddly enough, the bugs kind of do fit the theme of this particular island, but at the same time, it kind of bothers me. So, anyways. That particular trigger that I passed through, that one's actually connected to the player instead of the object, and that one too. That one I believe said, wow, those trees are large. I wonder which path I should take. So, in interest of saving time, I'll go ahead and just throw this object over here. Ta-da! I went ahead and set up a trigger zone here. 3 of them. I'll put them on top of each other, uh, set to each particular important object in the game. So that way, when one of them enters, it will go ahead and detect it, delete itself, delete the object, and delete a portion of this wonderful campfire beacon that I put in the middle here, to help signify that this is being dwindled down and there's something underneath. And as you can see, if I move a little bit, there is something glowing underneath. Okay. Here's some of the aesthetic improvements that I did to the island. I went ahead and added trees. And if you look across over there, some more trees on top of mountains, which makes no sense, of course. Those trees from earlier, and more trees over there. So, another thing that I improved on, that I felt that I improved on, is moving from one location on the island to the next. Prior to this, this was actually very difficult to navigate and to test through. So I went ahead and fixed that up. This was actually also very difficult to navigate as well, but as you can see, it's nice and smooth. And, oh, check it out, it's a box. Why do I feel like this box can be useful? Large boxes hold lots of items, which can be of use. Let me go ahead and grab that. And another item got deleted off the hierarchy. That was the trigger for presenting this item. And hello, another one fell off. As you can see, there's more to this level in this location. So hopefully that was giving more hints for the player. And there's only one location left in this area for me to check out. So let me go ahead and jump on down and trigger on the trigger. Here it is. Okay, there is a desert on this island. What's next? A damn forest. Originally, you're supposed to go from the beginning area through this pathway down into this area rather than going up there. Like I said, in interest of saving time, I went up there immediately. So here's the next portion. So you just run up this hill, which oddly enough was also very difficult to go up, so I had to fix that quite a bit. And oh, check it out, look, it's a tent and a campfire that has nothing going on in a random tree. It's as if this place is reading my mind. I am losing my mind, losing my mind. Oh, mushrooms. I thought I had that set up a little bit differently. Apparently I didn't, so I wonder why that triggered way earlier than it should have. This was also difficult for me to path down. Hills in Unity are not easy, so I went ahead and tried my best and got it actually really smoothed out in comparison to the other thing, which was basically me going up a hill, pushing down on the spacebar consistently, trying to get up it. So it was actually easier to go up those mountains than it was the actual designated path. So got that fixed and it worked out fine. Some of the aesthetics that I had to really improve on was this particular area. It was very, very bland, and adding in a few extra trees really did help. So, oh, look at this. Check it out. Mushroom. They're red. I wish these red ones could make you grow. I wonder what that was a nod to. Eat. And some more mushrooms. These are ridiculously large. I should take these to the beacon and see what happens. This particular item is intended to be the last item to be picked up. And not to mention this is intended to be the last area for anybody to check out as well. Let's see here, moving back up. As you can see, there's some small glitches. And wow, that actually did not delete. Okay, that's odd. Right, next area. Well, there isn't really the next area, just onwards. Okay, so hopefully this was all being recorded as well. and another thing to be deleted as well. So, as you can see, this basically unlocked this area thingy, or spot. Go over it. Bright lights, what's worse that can happen? Alright, and the beacon is gone. Yet, I feel I am being drawn to somewhere. I almost intentionally, unintentionally made sure that when you finish this particular area, or finish gathering all 3 items, that when you step over it, and you're reading this particular phrasing in the monologue, that you're looking in the general direction that you're supposed to be going to in the very end. When I mean unintentionally, it just kind of happened naturally and I didn't realize it until the very last moment. I'm like, oh, I did that on purpose. Especially when I don't really think in 3D. But anyways, onwards to the very last thing. I really do hope that I had some of the bits recorded audio-wise, because I'm using the push-to-talk feature in the OBS. And look, there's something here that it wasn't supposed to be there before. As you get closer, ta-da! Finally, I can leave this island. Why do I feel like this isn't the end? Tree. So, that's pretty much the whole entire level that I had designed. I guess that one little script over there on the side didn't end up being right. Other than that, this is how it came out, and I really feel that this was pretty much awesome. And also another small little thing, let me just pause this, is that on the side here, I don't know why, but for some odd reason it created 2 objects for the final object to be created in the level. For some odd reason I took a look at the coding and I just can't seem to figure out as to why it's making 2 rather than just 1. So that's a small little bug that is in there as well. So if I continue on pause. But as you can see, there's just only 1 item here, despite the fact that it said that it created 2. So I hope you guys enjoyed that, and thank you for watching.